promised, I will do a review of The Little Lebowski. Don't mind the hat. Or mind it. I don't mind. Anyway, Little Lebowski is a movie about this group of young girls, and it's a tale of friendship primarily. It's a coming of age movie, and it's about this group of about four girls, and then there's one that like kind of drifts in and out of the group, and they have a long running game of dolls that they play. It's a very in depth story played out with these dolls. And then in the beginning of the movie, like, you can tell that they've been doing this for a while, and one of the characters gets a new doll, and it's one of those lines of toys where they make like big versions and they make little versions of the toys. So like with Beanie Babies, like you can get it like a mini version of your dog or whatever. So then and this particular group of friends, all their dolls so far have been girl dolls. So like no boys yet, and so there's one boy character in this line of toys, and his name is Lebowski. And one of the characters, for their birthday, they get the miniature version of Lebowski. They get the Little Lebowski. And in their games, they lovingly call him the guy or the dude, because it's the only boy doll that they have. So he's the dude. And then the movie follows like the games that each girl comes up with because they have this new doll. So like one girl has him act like a brother figure, or like a dad, or like a relative, and then another one has him like a friend or like a love interest or whatever. And then everybody seems to be having a good time, and then like one character is like, I don't like how this changed the group. Like now everybody wants to add the stupid dude into all the stories, and they were sick of it. So they took the doll and they hid it, and they like tried to get rid of it, and they just tried to like go back and like pretend that they never had the doll ever, and they just like played their normal games. And then everybody's like, well, what happened to him, because you everybody was so excited to have this new character. And it's kind of like a commentary about like growing up, and how like it's like scary and uncomfortable sometimes, and like not everybody's always ready for it, and how like if your friends are so eager for something, then like you feel like you need to, or you like take drastic measures to like try to like keep like the childlike part of you, but like that's not possible all the time, because like life moves on, and they're not just gonna forget about the new doll. They're not just gonna forget about all these new stories that are changing their life and changing the dynamic of their friend group. And like the one person who wants to hold on to the past is like shunned by the group because they stole the doll, and it wasn't even her doll. Like it was like one of her friend's dolls, so that like breaks trust. And then they're like, well, they get mad at each other and fall out, and like it's a whole dynamic thing. And then like by the end, like the characters bond over all the changes that happened by adding this Little Lebowski to their elaborate plots. And it's just like a nice little story about friendship, and just shows like growing up in like a true way, and like character dynamics. So it's a good one. It's a good watch. It represents kids well. It represents coming of age well. So yeah, that's The Little Lebowski.